Hello, hello.
Hi, everyone.
Hi,
Hi, Suzanne. How are you?
good.
Hello, Eileen's son, I assume.
Yes, indeed. How is everyone?
Good. Delighted you're here.
Thanks
Yes,
for
Uh,
having me.
Hi, Pam. Hi, Rona.
Hi.
letting some more people in there. Hello, everyone. Okay, so we are recording, and my fathom isn't coming into this, so it's okay because we've got it recorded anyways. So, well, I'll start with a quick introduction to me for those of you who don't know me. So, I am Emily Downs, not related to Fiona, but we love each other, but we're not related. And I jumped into the Legacy Builders like a bit earlier on in the summer, and I was obsessed with it from the start. So, my background is I am a digital marketing coach. So, I help entrepreneurs to build their businesses online. And obviously, like when I saw the Legacy Builders program, I like straight away knew that I just had to jump in on this. And so what we're going to do in here is we're going to be going through, I'm going to explain a little bit on why I jumped in. Fiona's going to explain a little bit why on like her vision and why she jumped in. And then we're going to really explain is like what the program is, how does this business model work? And we're going to take you through the behind the scenes of it all so you can actually get a sneak peek into how amazingly mind-blowing this program is. And do you want to quickly give yourself an introduction as well, Fiona? Or do you want to do that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, okay. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm Fiona Downs, no relation to Emily, but I do love her. I live across the water from her. We connected online somehow, some way along the way. Um, Okay, so as Emily said, we're going to cover a few bases, right? This is a business, literally in a box, and so like what we'll cover today is just kind of the essential elements, but there's so much more to it. And when you have the link and go to the landing page of all the programs, it's really important to actually look at them and study them, because it's going to give you the details of what you want. So I joined this program about 4 weeks ago. And I think, like, for me, the journey started 5 years ago. I saw this couple on YouTube and they were living the life, and they were in Portugal and they were like midlifers like me and living free, living location free, living financially free. And here's the thing, they were living time free, right? So those three is key in this program, right? And so I went down that rabbit hole and I've done like drop shipping, I've done Shopify stores, I've done Amazon stores, I've done coaching, I have done so much. And what I didn't know then, I know now. And if I knew this then, I would have gone for this and that and nothing else, right? And one of the main things I love about this is that it ticks all of those boxes. It's time, it's location, and money freedom, right? And the reason why it is all of those things is, and that the others weren't, is because when you get into all of these other things that like the billionaires are selling you, those billionaires have built big businesses and they're teaching you how to build big businesses, right? I'm sorry, I didn't know then, right? Like, screw that. I do not want to build a big business. I want those freedoms, and they are available to me in this program because the business is built, the systems are built, this infrastructure is built. Like, yes, it is your business, right? 100% profits go to you, but you are plugging into a business that is already built and proven. Okay, so like there's over 30,000 in the community, and the ones who show up for themselves, right? I get this a lot of people asking, well, does it work? Here's the thing, you are the guarantee. You are. This is a proven process, it's a proven business, and you're literally plugging into it and learning how to do what they, it's still going to be challenging, right? Because it sounds all fluffy and lovely, and it's only 2 hours a day, and it is fluffy and lovely, but it's still challenging, right? Because you're going to learn so much, but you're going to learn how to build your 2 hour day automate your business. There's no reaching out. There's no cold DMs. There's no, like, you're actually encouraged to block your friends and family. Okay. They're not your ideal market. There's no fucking selling lipsticks for a $5, right? Like, I came into this at $900. Every sale I make is $900 in my bank account. Like, I've woken up twice to see $900 come in while I was asleep. Okay, so that's probably too much. I'm a talker, I know it, but that is like that much of why I love this business. Okay, so I'm going to pass it over to, oh yeah, what I do want to say is we're going to give our spiel and we're going to share everything. Put your questions in the chat as you have them. And at the end, we're going to question, like, we'll stay on. I mean, I'm happy. I want to sing this to the rooftops. I'm happy to stay here because I only work a 2-hour day now. And so I'm happy to stay here forever and answer your questions, as will Emily. Okay, so back to you, Emily.
Yeah. So I just want to say as well, right? So like I started my online journey in 2018 and I've done everything. Like I started off by actually writing like essays, like doing freelance writing and everything. And then I tried drop shipping, and drop shipping was really valuable for me. It taught me a lot about digital marketing, but it cost me a lot of money because I did not know what I was doing. I had to spend loads of money on ads, and then I had to have profit margins, right? And so like obviously it was my first ever time of like running a business. I was not very profitable. And so even when I was making sales, I was like, oh my gosh, this is cool. But then when I was looking at my bank account, I was like, oh, wait there, I've got to spend all of this on ads, and then I've got to pay for these products to send them out and everything. And then I started doing done for you work, right? For other coaches, creators, business owners. And that was fun. And then I got into coaching. And so that was like my journey. But if I had came across this, so this business model wasn't really around in 2018, but if I had came across this in 2018, oh my goodness, like how different my journey would have looked, because like you've got to learn the skill sets, right? But then you've also, like when you're doing dropshipping, you've got to find the winning product. This program gives you the winning product. Like it's already proven to sell. Like we've got 36,000 members inside of the community, and it is just growing and growing and growing by the day. And then when it comes to the done for you work, it took me so many hours of actually like doing the work for the clients, right? And so when I started coaching, there was so many different blocks that I came up against, right? Like one, finding my positioning, my offer, getting an offer that people actually wanted, but then also actually developing the skill sets of a marketer, but also of a coach, and being able to actually deliver. Now, don't get me wrong, like I do love coaching, but this year, like I realized that I was building a business that I didn't really love, because I do love to travel. I love to travel. I love to go out for lunch. I just like a slow, soft life. And my coaching business was really starting to take a lot from me. I was spending all day on Zoom calls, and then I was doing loads of client work on the back end, and it just didn't feel free to me. And I'm wanting to get back into my digital nomad lifestyle. But the thought of going traveling, running my coaching business was just really overwhelming, because it's like, when I go traveling, my business then takes a bit of a dip because I'm not actually there pushing it on the front end, because I'm focused on my clients on the back end. So when I came across this business, I was like, oh my gosh, like 2-hour workday, that is a bit of me. But also you've got the proven process, right? You get the funnels, the sales pages, like everything, the automations part is already done for you. There's just like a few little tweaks that you've got to make for it. And then the funnel actually sells for you. So it's on average, it sells on converts at 1 out of 20. But mine is converting at like 1 out of 16 at the moment. And to be fair, I mean, I've took the month of August off, so I haven't really been talking about it, but I still had a sale come through because there was someone in my funnel who wanted to jump in. And so even though I haven't spoken about the program for the last three weeks, I think it is, like I've still made a sale through this. Whereas with my coaching business, if I'm not showing up, if I'm not selling it every single day, then I am not having people coming into my business, and that's just the way that it goes. So yeah, like especially if I don't know where yous are all at, obviously there's only a few of yous that I know, but whether you have your business and you're just wanting more freedom and something that's just a little bit easier, or if you're completely brand new to working online, oh my gosh, and especially if you're completely brand new to working online, like this business model is 100% the best one that you can get into, because you learn a skill set that you can then transfer into any other business. But like I said, you get the proven product. And that's something that I've seen in my business a lot with my clients, is when they aren't actually able to sell their coaching, it's quite often because they don't have an offer that they feel confident that they can deliver on, or their offer positioning is just not what an audience wants, because a winning product really is a huge part of a successful business. And so with the Legacy Builder program, like once I went through it, it's so easy for me to talk about it because I just know that it's amazing. And every single person who jumps in, I know that they're getting so much value and they're going to be blown away by it, that it's literally the easiest thing to talk about. You know, I don't know if you've got anything else to add to that, Fiona.
No, not really. Do you want to talk about the master resale rights then?
Yeah. So,
Okay.
right, what is the business model? The business model is master resale rights. So I think it's the most genius business model that there has ever been on the online space. But I'll be real with you, right? Back in 2023, I saw some people doing that, and I was so in my ego. I was like, why would I want to sell someone else's product? Like, that's just not into it, right? But when I actually looked into it, I was like, wow, okay, this is something I need to jump in on. So master resale rights is essentially you buy the product once for, so the Legacy Builder program, it's $900. And that gets you 4 different income streams. You get there's a program for $900, $600, $300, and $100. So you've got 4 different income streams, and you get full master resale rights to that product, meaning that you can sell it time and time and time again, and you make 100% of the profit on that product. So it's not like affiliate marketing, it's not MLM. You don't need to build a team. So like the people who join through me, if they can come in, they can make more than me, they can make less than me, depends on what effort they put into it, but it doesn't affect my sales at all. Like, I'm not dependent on anyone else for me to make money, but also I'm not getting a commission. It's like it goes straight into my Stripe account, so I'm not waiting for payouts. It's just literally like adding an extra product to my product suite. And so people say, but why not just sell your own thing if you know, like instead of selling someone else's? For me, right, the program itself is amazing. It's literally everything that you need to learn digital marketing, and it gives you a business in a box because it gives you the sales system, and then it gives you the winning product as well. But I don't have to do any fulfillment on that. So when I take on coaching clients, obviously I need to have that time to be able to meet with them every week on Zoom, the time in Telegram, the time for checking their work. And so realistically, a client is taking me per client, well, I mean, all of my clients all together, right? It's taking me like 15 to 20 hours a week on top of the marketing for my business. Whereas this, I only need to focus on the 2-hour workday, bringing people into my funnel. And then we've got such an amazing community in there that everything that they need is in there. Well, we'll go into a bit of the background on the program when we walk you through it, and I'll show you like all of the mentoring that's available. And then you then do support the people that come in through you, you know, but like, it's not like, oh, I have to be on a call every week and all of that stuff. And so for me, master resale rights is the best business model out there if you are wanting time and financial freedom, you know. So I don't know if you've got anything else to add to that, Fiona.
Yeah, I will. Yeah. So because, you know, I think people, but I'll speak of my own age. I know we have younger in the room, are wary of online, right? And it's like we were like have this like code in our brains. Oh, it's a scam. It's a scam. And like I have gotten this like message a few times from people saying, "Oh, so it's just a course to build a course," and it's it's a course to sell a course, right? You buy the course just to sell the course, and like, on surface level, that's what it looks like, right? But if I gave you access to the course today, like it's a live program, right? There's mentoring like 4 times a week. If I were to give you the digital course today, you'd say, okay, well, I'll just go on TikTok and YouTube. And it's like, no, because the course, the program teaches you how to sell it, right? It's like all of the marketing and all of the sales skills required. And like, as Emily said, we'll be getting into it, but like, I can't believe, I can see now why I was struggling so much in my coaching, right? Because I didn't know how to market and I didn't know how to sell. Plus, I was like building the business. So it was like when it came to marketing and selling, I was exhausted. So it's not a course to sell a course, right? You're not buying it just to sell it. You are learning skills. Okay, like this is the way of the future. I mean, and that's just it. At the moment, like the only things I physically buy probably is diesel for my car and food for the fridge. Everything else pretty much is online. And that's digital marketing. So you can either get on board and learn the skills or not. So that was what I wanted to add to that. Okay, so I'm going to talk about the 2-hour day, right? And it is a 2-hour day. And initially, is it a 2-hour day? Initially, it's not, okay? Because what you do in the 2-hour day is there's hang on, I have them written down here, 1, 2, 3. There's 3 tasks, okay, in the 2 hours. Why did I say the 4 hour? In the 2-hour day, there's 3 tasks, right? One is they teach you how to write free ads in such a way that you're plugging into an automated system, right? So you're putting out free ads and you're linking those ads to your funnel, the automatic funnel, which is already built. Like all of you guys are getting emails, okay? Those emails are part of the automated system. Yes, I went in and changed my name, and it's so funny because the first day I sent out my email, a friend of mine said to me, and she said, down the end, Fiona, it says your name. I think you're supposed to put your name there. So like you do change them. And as you get more into it and more behind it, right, you do change them more and more. But those free ads are linking you, right? They're linking the people that reaches into your funnel all of the time. And it's so clever, right? So you're all the time building, it's all about building your email list. Okay, so there's no cold outreach, it's all incoming. So you spend 30 minutes on your ads, and I am like being so like on the ball with that, because I could spend like half the day trying to figure out the ads, because at the time, I need to learn this skill, and it is a skill. They give you all the training, they give you all the content, they give you everything that you need to write them and send them. And it's just like, honest to God, they cross every T and dot every single I in the, like any question you have will be answered. So there's 30 minutes creating your free ads, right? Then you create 3 pieces of content, 3 short pieces of content, which are like, if you're on Instagram, it's your reel. If you're on TikTok, it's your 2-minute thing. Okay, so you create 3 of those. Now, you can create those in one day, which is my intention, what I want to do. And you do those, that's 30 minutes. So you now have your 30 minutes. They teach you how to do those reels. And it's more than just showing up. And I'm going to share one with you. Actually, I have one lined up to share with you. And it's more than just showing up and saying, hey, I'm Fiona, and this is an amazing thing, right? There's a structure to those 2 minutes that work, right? And you are going to learn how to speak to your ideal client in such an authentic way. So my ideal client is the midlifer who's heading towards like empty nesting, who also is a single mother, right? Is that's my ideal, because that's who I am. And I'm the woman who says, fuck this, I have given, oh, I said I wouldn't curse, but anyway, that's me. I have given everything for 23 years. This is my time. This is my time. So when I authentically show up and in a structured and strategic way, put that across, I'm attracting, I'm inviting, right? Any other woman all around the globe who hears that, who's like, God, me too, I hear her, right? They want to know more. So that's your 3 pieces of content. They teach you every single thing. They also teach you the tactics and the strategies behind the algorithms on every single platform. Then the third thing is, and okay, so depending which, and you need to be careful with this, right? So depending which program you buy, you can buy into faceless marketing, which is happening at the time, and then front face, okay? So the third thing that you do if you're doing front face is you go live for an hour every day. So funny, I was talking to Emily last night. I was going, geez, I'm gonna have to put my makeup on every single day. And then I thought to myself, Fiona, would you get a grip? Or like what? Or like what torture? I'll have to put my makeup on and go live for an hour every day. Hello, like I could go out and get a job and work 9 till 5 and still have to put my makeup on. So get a grip, cop on, and get with the program, right? Now, I know a lot of people as well ask about faceless because of that barrier of showing up on camera, which is a real thing, and we all have to go through it. And anybody you see started where nobody wants to go on camera, no, whatever it is, right? And I have looked, I like at, you know, in the community around faceless marketing, and it does work, but it's a much slower burn. It's a much slower process. And so that going live is like it's dynamite for your business. Okay, so so that's your 2-hour workday. 30 minutes ads, 30 minutes your 3 pieces of content, and 1 hour going live, and that is it. Okay, anything to add, Emily?
So I'll just add, so I have been naughty, right? And I have not followed my 2-hour workday to a T because it's been summer and I've been traveling and all of those things. But when it comes to like the going live, there are people in the community who are still crushing it, who haven't done any lives as well. Like I think I've done 1 live in my Facebook group and that's it. And so like when it teaches you, because one of the really good platforms for it is TikTok. And I've started playing on TikTok now and I'm like, actually love this platform. Like it's so fun and you can reach so many people on there. But there's people who are like, you can still make your sales before ever going live. Like if you're thinking, oh my gosh, the thought of going live is really scary. Like, yes, it's obviously if you want like the maximum results, but you've got to get like 500 followers on TikTok, I think, before you can go live. And so I know a lot of people who are still getting amazing sales from TikTok that haven't actually had the chance to go live yet. But it's really about choosing your platform as well, you know? So like for me, so far, I've only used Facebook. And so because I've only been using Facebook, like I said, I haven't been really following my 2-hour workday to a T, which is naughty, but I'm still really, really happy with the results that have been coming through. So it's all good, right? And then obviously when you go through the program, it's a learn and earn. So you don't have to go through all of these programs and be like, right, okay, I need to find all of the time to watch all of these trainings before I can like do anything. It's like watch a training, go and implement it. Watch a training, go and implement it. And so there's so many people inside of the community who have built their business whilst at a 9 to 5. And so plugging in 15 minutes in the morning, doing 30 minutes on their lunch break, doing an hour when they get back home from work. Like it doesn't have to be all one block of 2 hours. It's just really making sure that you get those tasks done. So I just wanted to add that as well on to the 2-hour workday. And so what I will do is I will share my screen now because I want to take you into the program so that you can actually see. Or is there anything else that you're wanting to go over before I share the screen, Fiona?
Excuse me? No,
Is there
that's
any-
good. Yeah, good.
Okay. Share screen. Share. Can you see my screen?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
So this is inside of the Legacy Builders program, right? So you do get, when you purchase the Legacy Builders program, you do get 3 other programs as well that you can sell, but everything that's in those programs are in the Legacy Builders program. So I'm just going to take you through the Legacy Builders because you get to see everything that you're going to get. So I am scrolling with these 2 fingers because I've got to I snapped a nail, and so I've got a plaster on this one. So if I'm a bit slow, bear with me. So obviously you've got like what to expect and stuff, right? Like I skipped this stuff because I already knew Kajabi, but everything is literally laid out step by step by step. What is passive income? What is massive resale rights? The winning mindset, the 2-hour workday. So like they take you through exactly how to do it, you know? Launch to profit in 7 days is the best thing that I think can come from like this program, because so many people make their first sale in their first 7 days if you follow the launch to profit in 7 days. Like the way that she, like, so Michelle, the founder of the program, she's the one who does all of the trainings, and she just pours into this community so much. Like it's absolutely amazing. But the way she teaches it in here, like it honestly really, really works. And I'm a messaging coach. I help my clients with digital marketing, and I have invested so much money on marketing courses, right? And programs, like high level marketing programs. And honestly, for the value, like this blows so many programs out of the water, and it is so easy to understand, because Michelle didn't make this program for entrepreneurs. She made it for women who were like her, who was a mom who wanted to spend more time with their kids and master daily income activities, but keeping it simple. And I love the way that she teaches it, because it really is so simple. It's so refreshing to me, of like no jargon, just really simple. And it's like helped me so much, even just in helping my clients as well, like giving them a new perspective on it. Like it's just the way she teaches it is honestly so special. So then this is like really showing you how to set up everything, right? So like it's all copy paste. Like you can literally be set up and ready to go for business in a few hours if you sit down and do it all in one go. My ADHD was not okay with that, so I definitely had to pause a few times because I just thought it was really boring. Copy paste, change things around, you know. But it's all here, like down to like how to create payment links, you know, like literally every single thing that you need is here. And so you don't get stuck. You don't know what's like, you're not left in the dark with anything. So like some of these as well, I just want to like click in one, because like, right, like these are like, some of them are long trainings. Like these took me like a little bit of time to go through, you know, like I didn't go through it all and sit and do 3 hours all at once. Like couldn't do that. But like like they're not just like tiny little bits of training, like they're really in depth, because she's been building this program live. So she's been hosting them live on Zoom. You get to go through like all of the Q&As, everything that you need to go through, basically, right? Like everything that you need on your message, on how to attract your clients. There is so much gold in here, right? And then I'll take you into the school community in a minute as well. But right, so obviously I haven't gone through it all yet. There is like a lot, but I've gone through a very, very, very big chunk of it, and it really is amazing. And so obviously it takes you through again, like just really understanding what it is that you're selling, so that when people ask you, you have all of the answers to the questions. So again, you're not like, oh, I'm not sure. Like finding your ideal customer. These are really, really good trainings on here. How to attract your perfect customer. But then also, right, so like mastering the storytelling in social media. I love the way that Michelle teaches it. But then I want to take you down to like, so here's like the how to post free ads on the internet, right? Like I said, I haven't been very good on my 2-hour workday. I haven't really focused on that yet, but that is something that I'm going to be bringing in. But like going live on TikTok and YouTube, like teaching you all of the things. So like 6 figures in 6 months. I'll take us through into the school community in a moment, where it's like she really sets you up for success. But then it goes so much deeper than just this, because then like it teaches you like how to build reoccurring income into your business, right? Like how to do affiliate marketing and partnerships. So, and then like creating your own digital product. And so what they really encourage in here is like how to grow your own community and how to actually create multiple sources of income, because it's not just about like, oh, like just sell this program. She's really teaching you how to build something that is going to create a legacy by creating your own community, and then how to actually diversify into multiple streams of income. And then she also teaches you how to launch a course. So I just went through this one just because I wanted to know if it was any good, you know. Obviously, people were asking about it, so I wanted to just go through it, see if I thought it was any good, because, you know, I know this stuff, and it is really, really a really good thing. Sorry, I need to turn my phone over because I've got a notification coming through. And then obviously there you've got building a community, doing what you love, right? And so it's not just about sell this product, it's really about create something that is going to last, like building an audience. And I can say, like, growing an audience is one of the best things that you can do in 2024 moving forward, because as the world is going digital, right, it doesn't matter what you do, you want to have a brand that you have people, a community that you are connected to. If you have that, then you're always going to be able to bring an income. And of course, there is that having the connection with your audience and being able to actually sell people things that they want that solve a problem. But growing a community in 2024 and beyond is definitely a must for everyone. So shall I go into the school community now, Fiona?
Yep.
Okay.
You
Can
go.
you see the screen
Yeah.
still?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So this is a school community, right? And so this is our free community. You can see here we've got 36,000 members, and it just keeps growing because this program is amazing, the community is amazing, and it is just a proven product. So like here you see what's coming up, right? So Laura St. John. So Laura St. John, if you haven't heard of her, definitely check her out. She comes into the community and does mindset trainings quite regularly. She is a celebrity mindset coach who has worked with the likes of Google and stuff as well. Like, she's a very high-level mindset coach who comes into this community and gives these coachings for free. So this is the calendar for August, right? So you can see how much actually gets poured into the community here. So like yesterday we had the mentoring call, and then there's a tech call, so that there is the support. If anyone needs support with tech, you can go on there, you can get your questions answered. And then there's exclusive legacy builder mentoring calls. Laura St. John, you've got your what is this one? Wednesday tech call. You've got the mentoring with Cecilia. So there's people inside of the community who are making multiple six figures, and they come in and also do free trainings, and then it all goes into the classroom so you can get them, right? So let's just have a look. So I haven't been clicking like thingy, but so like you've got obviously Laura St. John's mindset trainings in here. So there you can see she's worked with Google, Women's Health, Forbes, Fox News, Netflix. Like, she knows her stuff, and she comes into the community and shares these, and you can get live coaching from her if you jump on them live, or you can watch them on the replay, which is like what I like to do. Social media trainings, right? So on top of everything that is in the Kajabi, this is all inside of the school community, right? So obviously you've got Facebook trainings here. The one with Tim, optimize your social media channels, how to contact TikTok, going live on TikTok, optimizing content for maximum engagement, how to create content for TikTok, right? TikTok trainings, LinkedIn trainings, social media training with Amy, warming your audience, right? There's so much. How to craft your message, finding the 4 pain points. Where is the one with Tim as well? I don't know, it might not have been in this one, I get lost, but like, people come in and they share so much, right? Like, everyone in the community pours into each other, and I've never seen anything like this before, because I've joined so many coaching programs where if you want more support, you've got to upgrade, right? You come in and then they're like, you've got to run ads, pay our team to run your ads, right? Whereas this, it's literally the one-time investment. You make one sale, you broke even, and then it's all profit mode from there. But everyone is pouring into each other. So Michelle, she hosts webinars every single week as well. And so inside of here, you have everything to get people to the webinars. Did I just click that? There, right? Like, you get the banner, you get the newsletters to send out. Like, everything is just, it's so easy for you if you can just literally follow the system and be coachable. So you've got the 6 figures in 6 months training. You've got Content Vault, which I don't personally use, but for people who want to use it, like, you've got like viral hooks, 21 hooks. They just give you so much. Oh, I do use the testimonials though in the webinar replays to send to people, but they give you so many like hook ideas, the ideas for videos, everything like that, so that you're never stuck of like, what can I write? How can I share content? It's like anything that you need is literally in here. It is so set up for you to win. And I just love it. There's never, ever have I came across something like this. So at the moment, we're in a 90-day success sprint, right? So it's 90 days to 30K. And so every single day, right? I think I'm a bit behind now, but I'm down. Yeah, I'm down here now. But right, every single day, Michelle comes in and she is posting a video in here for you to plug into and watch. And Fiona, I don't know have you been doing the success sprint or not?
No, I haven't. No.
Oh my gosh, it's so good, right? You need to go through it and catch it up. So like, it's like mastering the sales process for freedom, right? I'll just click on some of them, like get your automated system discovered, right? Becoming magnetic, discovering who your perfect customer is, how to come up with content, unlimited content creation ideas. And the best thing about these is these are just small, like 7 to 10 minute videos. So you literally just go watch it and then you just go and implement what she tells you to do. And it's just, there's the mix of the mindset in here of like really becoming the person. It teaches you how to be an entrepreneur as well as the skill sets. So, you know, like creating impactful videos, believing in your success, 100K in your bank, belief, focusing on what's working, the 4 types of buyer. Like it's literally, like I've never joined just one program and learned everything that I am learning in this program. And like I said, I already knew quite some of it, but there's been so many things that I have been learning and it's just so refreshing for me. So I want to take you through the community part as well. So like there's day 50, right? And then all of the tech things that people need help for. So this is just the main wall, right? So let's go into the wins. I love going into the wins. I go into the wins every single day and just celebrate everyone who is in here. So like my first ding, I couldn't wait to type these words. My reaction was totally overwhelmed. Didn't know whether I should laugh or cry. $1,200 in 3 days. This was posted just 18 minutes ago. Love this program and I'm so blessed to have it and all of you in my life. 9,900 in my first 19 days. This is amazing. I shouldn't be surprised. I saw my friend Lisa post that she made 20K in her first 6 weeks. And I told myself, if she can do it, so can I. And I set my first goal to earn 10K in my first month. I have another customer purchasing today and I will exceed my goal and have 12 more days before my 30 days launch day after here. It took me 12 days to go through the training to get my website link working. Had many challenges, but I was determined to, okay, that is long, so I'm not going to read all of that, but you can see, right? And I mean, people come in as well, and obviously we've got so many people that people share all different kinds of wins. So this post will get blown up with comments of supporting people, like really helping people on like what to do with haters. 2,400 this week, 4,600 for the month, and a new car. I've generated 30K since joining in January 2024. So this was in July. So in 6 months, he's generated an extra $30,000, right? Like that is absolutely amazing. Got a new lead in my funnel, another $900 day-to-day. This time I was at Walmart. I must admit, I do love when the sales come in because when I'm in my coaching business, I kind of know when sales are coming in because people are asking for links and then they're going to jump in. Whereas this, like, I wake up to sales, I'm out walking my dog and a sale comes through. Like, I'm just sitting, chilling, and a sale comes through and I say, oh my gosh, this is so fun. 2,700 last week. So thankful. Now it's time to up level and not get complacent. $1,200 Sunday with no promotion. And like I said at the beginning, like that's what I found as well. Like I haven't promoted this for 3 weeks now just because I've been off and just been like vacationing and stuff. And I still had $900 ding come through because my funnel was working for me. Another $900, 1,800 in 3 days, 3K in 3 days while vacationing. First sale. There's just so many wins. And there's like literally like so many pages of wins like this, right? So let's see. Oh, near the bottom, yeah, there. So you can see here, right? There's 528 pages of wins inside of this community of people coming in, celebrating that they've got their first leads, celebrating that they can now go live on TikTok, celebrating that they've got their website set up, and then of course, celebrating their financial wins as well. There was a win that I saw not long ago, and I wish that it was at the top, but it's not. But she was basically saying like how much of a different person she's become through joining this program. She's walking differently, she's talking differently, she's feeling differently, because it really does just help you to, like, the community itself, like there's so much morale inside of the community that like you're working on your mindset, you're working on becoming the person, and then you're also stepping into creating financial freedom for your life. Like there's just so much good stuff in here. So Davil, he joined in January. So he's just crossed 200K in his first 8 months, right? $200,000. And I think before that he was making something like $3,000 a month as a lorry driver, I want to say, right? So he's gonna do a free training inside of the community. Like this is what I mean, right? Like I have never seen something where people just pour into the community. Like he's not getting nothing from this, because like I said, we don't have the upline. So it's not like, oh, I'm going to get more people and make more sales because then I'll make more money. Like it's not that at all. Like he doesn't have to do that. He can continue to make the money he's making and just let everyone else figure it out for themselves. But when people see huge success in here, they just want to pour back in because they know how amazing this program is and how life-changing it really can be. So, I mean, I could scroll through these wins forever, but you've got a good idea. Like, just so many good wins. You know, like another one just got a $300 ding while helping one of my new legacy builders enroll with her site. First sale, many more to come. $900 day. Faceless. Oh my gosh, it was bonus content. Learn how to build an empire and got to Faceless. I now Faceless on Instagram. Like there's just so many wins going on inside of the community. Is there anything else to share in here? I think we've gone through it all. And then obviously you've got to introduce yourself, tech, social media, calendar, the classroom.
Yeah, I think you've covered all of those. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have anything else that you want to say about the community?
No, I think you've like just covered everything. Like I suppose what I do want to say is that like Emily, like I was thinking, you know, I started 5 years ago. As I say, I've done so many different things, and like honest to God, like I'd hate to add up how much I've actually invested, and I'd say it comes over 100 grand, and that's honest, since I started 5 years ago. And everything that I have invested in, there's always been so much missing. You always get these like parts of the puzzle, and in this business opportunity, there is everything that you need, like everything. And so I'm just going to do a little bit about like the investment cost, right? And like I mean, I started looking at this program because my daughters go back to college, and I was like, you know, look at something easy for her, you know, a little side hustle, as they say. And it's so interesting because all year I've been affirming that, you know, I earn with ease and consistency. And then I looked at this program and I was like, Jesus, why? Like, screw her. Like, this is for me. And like, it was like such a no-brainer. Like, the top investment is 900 quid. Like, 900 quid. That's dollars. Okay. Most of us here aren't American. That is, when you break that down over the year, that is about $19 a day, or a week. Sorry, a week, right? So, like, to me, it is one of the lowest investments I've ever made in the 5 years. It's one of the best investments I've ever made in 5 years, and I know I will probably never have to make another investment. And when I say have to, what I mean is this has all the pieces of the puzzle. I may choose to, because I'm going to take these skills and you're going to see me like living in Greece and Portugal and trotting around and, you know, in my camper van, and like I'm going to be that woman, right? Because I will have learned these skills, and I may keep selling this, or I may like do something else, but I will have learned these skills. So there's What I do want to say as well, right, is because I know that like there's over 30,000 in the community, and maybe you're thinking, well, you know, like, is this saturated? And so there are figures I want to throw at you, right? This is, okay, it's digital marketing, but when you're reselling this course, your part of the market is called e-learning, right? Now, in 2019, the e-learning industry was worth 950 million per annum. That's 2019. 4 years later, in 23, it went from 950 million a year to 1 billion a day. And in 2027, it is estimated that it will be 3 billion a day. So am I having a little piece of that? Yes, I am. Thank you very much. Right. So there's 4 options that you can come in at, right? There's $900, there's 600, there's 300, and there's 100. And you need to go and look at the website landing page. You will have the links, and you need to decide for yourself whether what you're looking at is enough for what you want to build. What I would say is the one for 100, I'm looking at it and I'm like, I don't think it's giving you, well, it's not giving you enough to build a brand online, because it's not giving you the storytelling. It's not giving you how to sell yourself online, right? So you can have a look, but that's just my personal advice. I would skip that. I mean, it's $100. I'm sorry, right? The next one is 300, 600, 900. When I looked at this, I went, okay, you're doing all the same work, right? No matter what level you come in at. So if you, and you know, it's amazing to me, like, you know, like people don't have the 900, which is cool. And that might be you, right? And if it is you, try and go for the highest one if this is for you, because I bought in at 900, because whatever you do, so say if you're network marketing and you're selling lipsticks, right? You're getting like 2p for every sale. You're going to have to sell a whole lot of fucking lipsticks to make 20K months, right? But it's the same effort. And so when you go in at 900, you get the resale right at 900. You get that full 900. When you go in at 600, you get the resale right to 600. So go in at the highest level that you can afford, is my own personal advice in this, right? Now, so, okay, so it's not saturated. It's like this, the $900 is less than $20 a week, okay? How much did you pay for this? How much did you pay for this, right? This is a business in a box. I just, myself and Emily, like we've been chatting back and forth, and it's like, oh my God, it's the best thing. Oh my God, like, are you going to say that again? It's like, yes, this is a business in a box. Now, that payment that you make is a one-time payment. There are no more payments. There's no installations. There's no payment for the mentoring. There's no payment for the coaching. There's no payment for tech, right? You make that investment one time, you're done. The only additions, there's 2 additions. One is €29. That's where the company that you're plugging into, who have built this, right, get their profit. Okay, that dollars. So you pay that up front, and that is so that you can plug into their website, right? That's their cut. $29 is fair enough. Then you must buy yourself, and maybe you have this already, a domain name and an email, a professional email. I think that cost me about 25 quid for the year. Okay, and that is it. Like, if you have a laptop, if you have a phone, that is the extent of your investment. So that is everything that I want to cover about the investment. Now, I was chatting on Facebook last night with somebody who couldn't make it to this, and you know, we all want to get like, what'll I be doing? What'll I be doing? And so I randomly went on TikTok and found somebody from the community. And so I want to share this one video. Yes, this one video. Okay. And so when I say that you're going to be making 3 pieces of content, this is one of the pieces of content, right? So you're going to make 3 of these every single day. So you see my screen? Emily, you see my screen?
Yeah, sorry, yes, sorry.
Yeah.
I can.
I used to make over $400,000 in a
Oh,
online
shit.
digital marketing. This is what Forbes says. Digital marketing is going up. So if you're not learning digital marketing, why not? That is what is projected to grow. That is the skill set that you need to make the income work for you in the online space. My name is Wendy. I'm a grandma from Ontario, Canada, here with Duke. And we were short for retirement. We got our financial act together late. So unless I did something different, I'd be working till I was 80 or dead. I saw many people making income online. So I thought, what the heck are they doing? I tried for 4.5 years, this, that, and the other thing, but nothing was digital marketing. Then everything changed when I found the Daily Pay Blueprint, because it was actually teaching me the skill set that Forbes says was going up. So I learned it. Ooh, really dookie. And now my income is showing that. I see this every day in our community. People who are plugging in, learning the skill set to change their life. I've now, get this, today we just incorporated my business. I still don't know what 100% that means. My husband's the accountant, but it allows us to diversify when we claim our income, blah, 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 taxation, blah, blah, blah. So it has a purpose. But that is the power when you find something that works, when you find a way to achieve your goals and dreams. I didn't give up. Put yes below. I'm going to share with you the blueprint because, my friends, it's working for me. A grandma that really had no clue, that lost certain things, that really messed things up on her journey. That's okay. At least I tried. At least I was doing something. But learn from me. Learn from my mistakes. Don't start off doing all those other crazy things that I did. This is the way to go, honestly. Speaking to you from my heart of hearts. Put yes below. I'm going to share with you my blueprint. Check it out for yourself.
Okay, so that was one of our community members, right? And I'm showing that for a number of reasons. One reason is I want everybody to know that, like, we see these people online and they look so polished and blah blah blah, and like they are all normal people who all started from zero. And I look at every single one of them and I'm like, if they did it, I can do it too. And the other point I want to make about that video is that, first off, she was making 400 grand. Hello. Secondly, right, that video just looked like her showing up on the farm and going, no, you know, this and da, da. And I can see from the training that I'm now getting, right, how focused she is on her audience, how she is saying words, certain words, right, that are part of her messaging, that is part of her attraction base, right? And there are 5 things that you learn how to structure that 2-minute video. And without that, people scroll on by. So it is not showing up on TikTok, throwing shit at the wall and seeing what sticks, right? This is all very structured. It is all very strategic. It is all so clever and it works, right? This is the system. It is proven over and over and over again, right? People ask for the guarantee. You are the guarantee. Right? I remember my first time going live. I actually came across it on my laptop the other day. Oh my God. I just wanted to curl up in a ball and disappear. It was so bad, so bad. But like everybody starts like that, you know? And we all have that thing, and you're looking at your phone and you see your face and you hate how you look and you hate how you sound, and you're like, oh my God, who's going to see me? The beauty of this business is that you're actually encouraged to block friends and family, right? So, you know, that truly, to me, that is the only barrier to entry that I actually see in this work. So I wanted, that was my share. That's it from me. I'm done. Emily?
So just a few
questions and answers.
Yeah, and then we'll dive into the questions. So any more questions, pop them in there. So I just wanted to mention a few things when Fiona was talking about the pricing. So like if you jump in at the $900, you do also get access to the to be able to sell the 600, the 300, the 100. If you jump in at the 300, you get two streams of income, you know. And so, like, just so you know, like, it does diversify that way as well. And then, yeah, really, I mean, with the TikTok, like I said, I need to still jump into the TikTok, which I am going to do this week. And I'm really excited to get over there. But yeah, we can start going through the questions. So obviously I can see the first one on like, how straightforward is it to learn something new like TikTok or Pinterest? So all of the trainings are in there. And so really, it really is just like, if you can follow what the training tells you to do, and you're willing to be uncomfortable at times, like me and Fiona were talking about this, you know, like some of it is uncomfortable for us because it's new chartered territory, but when you plug into the system, it's really easy. And like Fiona's just shown you on that TikTok video there, you don't have to create these really fancy videos that are really well edited. Like that was just a woman speaking to her camera for like a minute or two, you know? And so obviously if you want to do it faceless, then there is a little bit more of a strategy that goes into creating the content because you're doing it faceless, but it's all really simple. Like the members inside of our community, so like so many people don't have any experience with digital marketing before. And so it's really taught in such a simple way. I don't know if you've got anything else to say to that one, Fiona.
No, not really. Like, because a lot of this, I think this was a question was put in at the start. I think we covered a lot of it.
Yeah.
So the second one there is, are you comfortable sharing how much you made and how long? So yeah, I'm totally comfortable. I started this about 3 weeks ago, and so far I have made 1,800 into my account while I was sleeping. And like, to me, that's like living the dream. But what I want to say to that question is that some people are going to come out the gate, and it depends on your network, right? So at the moment, Emily showed the whatever 7 days launched profit. So I used that and I posted on Facebook using that training, okay? And that is what brought in that money. But some people like are slower. And here's the thing, like it really is, this is a business. This is not like a get rich quick. This is not like out the gate and you're definitely going to make the money. It might take a month, it might take 2 months. But it is a proven system. And so if you work the system, it will work for you. And I cannot say that enough, right? You are the guarantee. You are. The system works. So if you're looking for a guarantee of a return of income for yourself, and here's the thing, you make one sale and you have recouped your investment, right? So if you come in at 300, if you sell at 300, that's your 300 back. That's one sale. But it's up to you. It's up to everybody to show up.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm happy to share as well. So obviously, I'm not sure if obviously some of you don't know. So I jumped in like May, and then I like did a post about it, and I made my first sale within 5 days. But then I had loads of things come up in my business that I had to focus on, like my coaching business and with clients and stuff. And so I just did not have the mental capacity to focus on both. So I just stopped talking about it. And I think I made $1,000 though. I made a $900 and a $100 sale. And then I got back into it in July. So on July 19th really was when I went all in. I say all in and then I took 3 weeks off again. But yeah, right, like that's just like summer in, you know, you've got to go to a B5, you've got to do these things. So I went all in again on July 19th. And so since then up until now, I've made like 5.5, I think, or 5. I would have to double check that, but it's one of that. And so that took 10 days for the first sale to come in through that. And then, like I said, I haven't spoken about it for the last 3 weeks, but last week I had a $900 sale still come in. So if I had still been talking about it for the last 3 weeks, then that number would definitely be higher. But it did take 10 days for my funnel to convert. But it's not about, so what you want to be focused on though is actually filling your funnel with emails. So the funnel on average is converting at 1 in 20. That's like for everyone in the community, right? Like I said, mine is at the moment converting around 1 in 16. But the more you hone in on your message, right, the more actually your conversion will go lower, like 1 in 10 or something, because the more your message is right and you bring people in, then they're already pretty pre-sold on it, and then the funnel does the selling for you. So your focus is gauging interest, right, and sharing this opportunity with people, and people put their info in, and then that does the selling for them. And I have never had a product that so many people want interest for. Like anytime I do talk about it, like there's always people. And what I love is like, so I've actually had 2 people jump in who like are people from, so one was someone that I used to work with, and one was someone that I used to like know when I was like 21. And they've jumped in, and I love that, because I love that I can also help people from like my hometown and stuff break into the online space, when I do feel like beforehand there was such a barrier to entry of like, you need to know all these skill sets, you need to be able to deliver, you know, like you need to find clients, like you need to do all of this stuff, you need to be good at sales, you need to be good at marketing. Whereas this, it's just really learning storytelling, marketing, and gauging interest, and just getting people to say, can I have more info? And then they go in the funnel, and then it's all done for you. So the email templates, like there's parts of it where obviously you have to fill it out, you have to put your own story in there. But apart from that, like it's already proven to convert. So your main focus is getting people's interest and bringing their emails into your funnel.
Cool. Okay, next question. Will there be replay? Yes, we'll be sending out replay to everybody. Second, oh, the free ad. Yeah, so interesting. I was like, what did they talk about free ads? So you're provided with a full list and also a training on how to find other lists of websites where you can put free ads, right? So I was like, what is that? And think about it, right? I'm in Ireland, adverts.ie, whereas jobs.ie, I think I got thrown off that one. But you just keep going. So there are all these websites where we actually can advertise for free, right? Now, this is all part of the strategy, as in you put up your ad and you have your link, right? You're all here because you pressed a link that you put in your email address. So once you have that email address, boom, they're in the funnel, right? And you're bringing them all the time into the funnel. So they get the emails, which are automated. You don't have to do anything other than drop your link. Put your link in the ads. Somebody clicks it. They're now in your funnel. 1 in 20 buy.
Mm-hmm. On average.
Yeah, on average.
I haven't done the free ads yet, right? Because I've just been having a lazy girl summer, right? But I'm ready to really master my 2-hour workday now. But so I haven't done my free ads, but I have seen people in the community. So I saw someone did make 10K in a month just from doing free ads, because she didn't actually even want to show up on social media. Now, that was just one win that I saw in there. To be honest, I don't know like what everyone or how many people are actually really focused on free ads, but I have seen that someone did do a 10K month just on free ads in their first month. And I was like, I wanted to message them and say which ad sites were you using, just so I could be like lazy and copy, but obviously I didn't, but that was what I wanted.
Does it suggest how often you go back and redo those ads? Because I'm sure there's so many people, if it's a free site, how quickly yours gets lost.
Yeah, it's like there is, honest to God, right? Short of a training to say, this is how you tie your shoelaces in the morning to get up and to go downstairs and do the work, right? I mean, this is like what we're saying is that like everything is covered. And there's a search bar, there's a search, you know, the magnifying at the top of the school community and of your Kajabi, of your program, and you just plug in your question and you are going to get your answer. And if not, there's all those mentorship calls every single week that you show up to and you get your question answered. So yes, there's training on everything.
And you can also ask the questions in the school community and everyone answers as well. But it does, Michelle, when she first started doing this, like she built a lot of her business on the free ads. So like she's really mastered it. So she knows what she's like how to help people with that.
If you're going, no, there's a huge amount of info and trainings, makes me worry about how to learn this and do the tasks each day in 2 hours. So when I got access and came in, I was like, oh my God, like I watched 1 or 2 and I was like, oh, give me more, give me more. So certainly the first couple of days, and I was painting my bathroom at the same time. So I was listening to them as I was painting and all the rest. But part of the process is that you do your 2 hour day and you plug into one training a day.
Mhm.
That's it. But certainly at the start, obviously, there are, like you go through the trainings so that you like learn. So like the last 10 days, I think I have been going through a lot of the trainings on TikTok. I've been taking my time, and that's okay. That's fine. Like I'm ready to get going now,
Yeah.
So
Sorry. I was just gonna
yeah.
say that's it as well, right? It's like you get to take your time with it. Like you don't need to rush if you don't want to, So like if you only have half an hour to watch a training, just watch that training and then just implement what you've learned on it, Just take that messy action. I went through a lot of the course only because I just wanted to make sure that it was something, because I was like adding it as a product suite to my coaching business. I just really wanted to make sure that it was something that I wanted to put towards my brand, because I was kind of like adding it into my brand. So I was like going through them on 2x speed though. Like being like, okay, yeah, this is quality stuff. I'm happy to like let people come into this and stuff. But to be fair, right? Like as well, you could just do the success in 90 days if you wanted to, right? And implement what she's telling you to do in that, because honestly, like that, I don't want to say you don't need the other one, because like there's so much value in it, especially like, like mastering your message and everything. But inside of the school community, the 90-day success sprint, those 7 to 10 minute videos, honestly, like she really helps you get really clear on your message, on who your ideal client is, on how to come up with the content. So that you could also just do it that way. Like there is a lot, but you just choose what you want to go through, and like you know what you need, like as you're going through, you're like, right, okay, like what do I need now? Okay, I'm going to find the training on that and go for it that way.
Yeah. If you're going live every day for an hour, what are you talking about? Would it be doing one of these types of calls? I'm an introvert and I don't do lives. Emily.
Well, so I would honestly, like the lives are really, really effective, but you can't go live on TikTok until it's either 500 followers or 1,000 followers. So like it's not essential for success, right? Like that's what I would say. Like I know there's so like Carrie, the woman who I jumped in a legacy builders through, like she did 100K in 67 days. She never did a live. She only posted a few times on TikTok, but she leveraged Facebook. And so like there's people who are doing all different kinds. Like some people are more focusing on the free ads. Some people aren't even on TikTok, right? Some people are just doing Facebook. Some people are doing Instagram. So it's not essential for the success. But as you grow, you'll push yourself out of that comfort zone, and you'll be like, because I totally get it. Like, well, I'm introverted and extroverted, but I have lots of clients who are introverted who do manage to go live. And so there's the trainings on the TikToks of really like what you are talking about and how to talk about it. So I've done one live, I think I went for about 40 minutes, and I was just really talking about the program. But you can also do it this way, like there is a few different ways. Like Fiona, have you done any lives on it yet?
No, I haven't. No.
Yeah, so like don't get me wrong though, right? Like the lives are super effective. There's always people in the community who are posting in the wins saying like, just had $900 on a live, or like just made $1,200 on a live, a $300 live. So like they definitely do work. So I'm not saying like don't do them, but if it's something that's nerve-wracking, it's not something that you have to jump in and do from day one, like you can build your confidence on that and start going. And if you had to go live for 20 minutes first, go live for 20 minutes first. I think the reason for it being an hour as well is because the way TikTok works is like when you're scrolling, you just jump on random people's lives. I actually think it's so cool. Like it's not like Facebook, right? Where like you've got to be connected. Like you just like I'm going on TikTok at the minute, and there's like people singing on their lives, and then they've got like digital marketing people. There's like people there's just so many random people. Like you just come across people. So it's like people who are scrolling, can come across. And so you'll answer people's questions, you share about them, about the program, you can share them wins, you can share your story of like why you're doing this, what success you've seen so far, what you're planning to create. But like, don't let that freak you out, because if you had to start at 20 minutes, you just start at 20 minutes. But like I said, on TikTok, you need I'm sure it's 500 followers to go live first anyway. So I couldn't go live right now because I have 100 followers.
Okay, last question. Can you upgrade? You can, but you only have 30 days to do it. And if you miss the 30 days, you've got to pay. So if you pay like 300 and you want to upgrade to 900, you have 30 days to make that upgrade. If you don't make the upgrade in the 30 days, then you have to pay the full 900 as opposed to an upgrade. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and so you also do have to pay your $29 website fee again as well, because it gives you the access to the like funnels and stuff. But that's another thing that I've just thought there. So like I had an upgrade this week. So I actually have had 2 sales in the last 3 weeks when I haven't been promoting it, because someone came in and upgraded as well. So it is upgrade within the 30 days to pay the difference. And then after that it would be to purchase the program again. Does anyone have any other questions? These can unmute as well if anyone wants to.
Yeah, I'll shout. I came on the call because mom's interested, so I'm kind of, talking for her too. But what I just want to ask, maybe I wasn't pre-qualified for the call in terms of information, but is it essentially a community where you're being taught the skills on how to set up a business similar to this for yourself, but then you also sell this business as well?
No, it's so
No?
funny. No. So the business is set up, right? And when you say the business, what I mean by that is you have a product that's proven, you have a sales system, right? So, when we think about setting up a business online, like I didn't know what I didn't know either, right? But there is so much involved in like the scaffolding of a business, right? So like the whole system of how all the different tactics and strategies work to come together, they've all been proven. They all work, right? This business model works. And so Michelle O'Neill owns the company Digital something, it's called
Growth
Legacy, I
Community.
think. And so
Yeah.
when you come in, you're using all the structure, you're using all their system, and you have the resale rights. So you also have a product to sell.
Yeah, so that is what I was asking. So you're getting the structure, the system, the skills being taught to you, but that's my question was regarding the product. Is it something that you are able to apply to something maybe you have going on yourself using those skills, but then this is something you can sell access to also?
Yeah.
Emily, do you want to take that?
Yeah, so it teaches you digital marketing, right? So it teaches you how to build an audience, how to build an email list, how to create content, and how to master your message. So depending on what it is that you are doing, definitely it can be applied into there. So I would definitely say more for like personal brands and stuff. If you were, say, having a consultancy business or something like that, you could definitely use the information that's inside of this program to do your other business, right? It teaches you how to go on Instagram,
Yeah.
teaches how to go on TikTok. Most people inside of the community do sell this program. I think actually like a very big majority, maybe I haven't seen anyone who isn't, but maybe they're just not sharing, because obviously 36,000 members in there as well, like not everyone does share. But it also teaches you like how to monetize through YouTube and stuff. But you can definitely use it for something else as well. So like this is why for me, like there's been some people that I've been speaking to, and I'm like, this program would also help you so much for the personal brand that you're wanting to build. So like one of my friends is wanting to build a personal brand of like her and her family traveling around the world. I was like, oh my gosh, like this legacy builders would fit so well in that as a product if you wanted to sell it, but also just how to actually grow your following, and how to actually build that community. So it does teach you that, how to then also leverage multiple streams of income. But most people who come in are using the product as a cash flow. Does that make sense? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm asking is basically from this are most people's income, like you spoke about the figures and stuff that people have been earning, was that as a result of further selling this product, or was it as a result of applying it to their existing business?
No, so the majority is from selling this product. So I have seen a few people, so there is like in the community, there are some people who are coaches who also do have their own programs, you know, but in the community, when they are selling, like every time you see like $900 ding and stuff, like that is through the Legacy Builder program. So when people are sharing their wins in there, it is from this. But I have seen one person who shared that she had made, I can't remember how much it was now, it was a big amount, and she did say from this and selling some of my own products, but the big majority of them are all through the Legacy Builder program or the other ones that they jump into.
Okay. Okay. No, that's perfect. So basically, yeah, you're buying it to learn the skills, and then you're just utilizing those skills to sell the product to others.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
helping people to learn their skills and creating their freedom. So like something that me and Fiona was saying yesterday was like the good thing about this is like everyone can have a perfect customer, because we were talking about like who's my perfect customer, who's her perfect customer. And obviously like my perfect customer is really just people who just want to live their life and travel and live a good life on and not work a lot, you know, because that's just who I am. And Fiona's is obviously like empty nesters who are coming up and want to take back like that freedom in their life. And so like everyone has got an ideal client, like, and everyone's gets to be so different, because like the reason why you bought in, or like if you did, you know, but like the reason why you bought in is the reason why someone else also would want to buy in. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Does anyone else have any questions? I'm happy to answer any that you have got, like, because I just love talking
Any
about it.
reservations, any like, you know, I'd love to ask this, but like, is it rude? You know, any questions?
We all good then?
Okay, well, we'll be sending it out in the replay. Thanks so
Yeah.
much.
We'll send out the replay and then also the links. So if you want to jump in, if you do come up with any other questions, if you're thinking like, oh, I wish I had asked that, just reach out to whichever one you came here through and we'll answer for you. Oh,
Perfect.
thanks.
Thank you.
Cool. Well, see you all later. Have a lovely Wednesday, everyone.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Cheers. Thanks, guys.
Bye.